It's been a while since I've done an update video of my fish room. I like to change things out a lot, so things tend to change a good bit. I keep a bunch of different fish, range from angels to rams to pistos, but my primary fish is discus. It's a pair of smoky blues. Really nice long fins. Really enjoyed this pair. And I have some kois that came from Angels Plus. I got these guys at about nickel size. Been growing them out. They just now started maturing and showing signs of maybe pairing off. So I have these 4 and 29. Waiting to see if we can get some action going. We have some Apistogramma Hongslow. Some Apistogramma McMasteri. Down here I have some about month-old rock-heel severums growing out. Parents are over in the 125 and then another tank has a few more Apistogramma McMasteri in them. Next is a pair of Pewarski red turquoise. I picked these guys up, this pair up in New Orleans on my way to the NADA show in Austin. A Simply member had them for sale. He got these guys from Craig at about 4 inches and grew them out. The female is a normal size, about 6.5 inch. The male is a monster. Frank did a really great job of growing these guys out, about 4 inch to a really nice big pair. Down in the bottom tank is one of the knotted Austin showfish. It's a snow leopard that I brought back from the show, along with a spotted leopard female. They have wigglers in the tank now. Nice big batch. And then another one of the Nada fish that came back with me. It's a Snow Eruption. He actually took 3rd place in the open category at the Nada show, and I have him in with another spotted golden female. Hopefully they'll be spawning before too long. And then I have what I hope is going to be a pair of snow leopards. I got these guys from Mike Bill's, and they're just now getting to be about mature enough to start acting like they want to do something, so we'll see. This tank is full of juvies from the smoky blue pair of angels. I've got them separated in 2 different tanks. This tank is primarily all smokies that came from the batch. Doing really well. Next tank has a bunch of reds from a pair I had, Stinker Fire Red and Super Red Melon, growing out. And then I have a group of Foresky Red Turquoise that I got from Rich T. He sent these guys to me maybe a couple of months old, and I've been growing them out. They're doing real nicely. And then I have the other tank of angels from the blue pair, Smoky Blue pair. And this tank has some platinums in it and some zebras. And I've also got some electric blue Acara in here that are just in here temporarily. I just got these guys in, and I won't grow them out and breed them and get points from my local club, and then I'll move on to something else. And behind these tanks I have a 125 that has wild blue discus in it, along with a couple more angels. These guys have done really nice. Great coloring. It's all been fun to keep this group of wild discus. And some Pisto Cockatoides orange flash. Pisto Borelli. I've got some rams growing out. These are from a gold and an electric blue pair. It's going to be interesting to see what they look like when they get a little bigger. And then some gold and one electric blue ram. A couple more angel tanks. This is a platinum blue with an albino blue. I got my first wigglers right before I went to the Nada show. Of course they ate them, but hopefully it won't be long before they'll lay again. A pair of blacks. These guys keep eating their fry also, so I'm going to have to pull them, it looks like. These are the blackest blacks I've ever had. Usually when I get DD blacks, they show a little bit of gray in the body, but this pair is just, as you can see, just jet black. Some more Pisto Cockatoides orange flash. Some of Pisto Cockatoides Super Red. Another tank with some orange flash growing out to pair off. And a tank full of gold rams growing out. This is a pair of Heckle crosses that I got from James P. at the Nada show. They're from his original Penang Heckle cross. And these are the snake skins that came out of it. And so we'll see what they throw, what we get. James has several people growing out some of his fish or breeding some of his fish to see what comes out of the cross of the Heckle cross. And down here we have a Stinker snakeskin and a Stinker red turquoise. Pair of Stinker santarums. They've got wigglers on the cone. Another pair of Polsky red turks. Polsky red turk and a Heckle cross. And then back here I have a 125 with Heckles in it and my breeding pair of Severums. The next big auction that the Atlanta Aquarium Association has, the breeding pair will probably move on now that I've got fry out of them. But they've been fun to keep. And they've gotten along really well with the Heckles. And then we have to move around to my annex. I sort of outgrew this room and put some tanks into a area next door to it. Pair of German blue rams, or actually there's a trio in here, hoping that the third one will create some action, which it looks like maybe it has. Another pair of GBR. And then I've got some plecos that I got from Josie at the Nada show. Of course, they're in the caves and you can't see them. But some long fin white spotted browns and some long fin albinos. And this is some wild reds that I have. Aren't quite ready to go into the 220 with the other reds because they're a little smaller, and so I've got them in here trying to beef them up a little bit. But they're doing great. Just need a little growing. And last but not least is my 220 wild discus tank. These are reds. Most of them are Kurapura Super Reds. There's also a Lago Solomon. That's this one here, just now starting to show the red. It's one of the newest. And an Invinca Super Red semi-royal that's starting to show some red. See, the color on these guys has just been really great. They're doing really, really well. A little stir-by Corey in the background, climbing the rock wall, one of their favorite pastimes. So there you have it. That's what's currently going on in my fish room.